original sticker here, and it's
When you wash it, it disappears, right?
what?
When you wash the glass from the inside, eventually that sticker gets disappears.
No, this one is not gonna disappear. This sign, this means that it's original windshield.
Oh, Sigla!
Yeah.
I thought you meant this one.
No, this one no.
The Sigla.
Yeah. This is yeah, this is probably original. Yeah,
Interesting.
looks
So
pretty
this
good.
one,
On this one, let's see. You have the same thing, right?
been replaced. Yep.
Yeah, this one has been replaced, but it's also Mercedes. You can see the Mercedes logo right there, kind of. You see?
Oh, good eye. You're
Yeah,
right. You're
right
right.
there. So it's original Mercedes.
You're right.
Yeah. So that's pretty good, actually. Oh my gosh. You can sleep in this thing. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's amazing.
It's called MediShare. MediShare is a Christian healthcare sharing program. It's been around for 25 years. They have hundreds of thousands of members all across the country.
And rolling.
Safety first. Safety first.
Well, Mike Rowe, you know who Mike Rowe is?
Oh yeah.
Dirty Jobs. You know what his saying is? Safety second.
Let's go. It shifts
Like shit
normally, but no, it shifts at the right time.
Yep.
So to me, it shifts at the right time. It just shifts really hard. But what I want to check is I want to check some bushings, you know.
Yep.
Like when you switch from park to drive, or from drive to reverse, I want to basically, I'm gonna go underneath and you're gonna go inside. I'm gonna tell you when to shift from park to drive, just
clunk,
to see
clunk.
what's moving and stuff. But also I think it's just that modulator that was installed, as you said, it was brand new. It needs to be adjusted right, you know. They probably just installed it, but they never adjusted it, you know. That could be why it's shifting kind of harsh, you know.
Yeah.
But first thing is actually I want to check the transmission fluid, make sure it's right on the mark, you know, because that could be causing some issues too.
I think it's overfilled. Let's check it out.
Let's check how the transmission fluid is, and Let's pop this hood open. Looks like it's a little low.
Too little.
Let's see. As you can see, the fluid is a little low, below the minimum mark, okay? So we're gonna need to go probably and get some transmission fluid.
The question is,
Yeah.
because Advance doesn't carry it.
Walmart, even Walmart.
Walmart does?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Walmart or even O'Reilly, AutoZone, doesn't matter.
They
You
have
know.
a Mercedes.
You know, for topping it off, they have the multi-vehicle
Yep.
transmission fluid,
Yep.
which is gonna work for topping it off.
Yep.
Okay.
Because this one's not.
Yeah.
trained yet.
Basically, if you're doing like a whole fluid replacement and
Like we will be
filter,
on this one, basically.
yeah,
better
then
get the
I
right
wanna,
stuff.
yeah, I will show you where to get it from. Basically, I told you about the Pelican parts, right?
Parts in order to-
Yeah. There's Phoebe brands that they have transmission fluid. You can buy original Mercedes fluid. You know, 1 quart is gonna be like maybe $8 or $7. You know, but that's basically what you need.
That's
For
the
topping it off, it's just you can even go to Walmart and just buy multi ATF basically, yeah, fluid. So. Okay, let's see. Let me just double check really quick how your alternator is doing. Since when I was driving, I could hear like the bell squeal. Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna go grab my multimeter.
Oh, and by the way,
Yeah.
I did the finger torque test on the belt.
Yeah. How is it? A little loose?
With your finger?
It's slipped with your.
Yeah, so all you
Okay.
have to do is tighten
It's just
it
tighten a little
just
more.
enough
Yeah,
so
for
it
sure.
slips.
Awesome. Okay, guys. So here's the beauty right there, and this one too. Some nice shots for you. Those things are so nice. Okay, yeah, so basically the belt was slipping, and as you can see, that's too much.
Oh wait, are we the right polarity? Let's
No,
switch.
this is the, if you're gonna switch, it's gonna show minus or plus. It doesn't matter.
Maybe, but sometimes no, because this one's been abused. This meter. So let's check the. Yeah, no, it's still the same.
Still the same.
So it means it's overcharging like crazy.
It's overcharging,
The regulator
exactly.
is-
Let's see how the headlights work.
They get droid as hell.
Let's turn on the headlights.
I got a regular.
Yeah. Yeah, the headlights are so bright. Let's see the voltage right now, but this is really overcharging. 14.3. Whoa, really? Yeah, that's a little too much. It should be around 14 point something volts with no headlights, but right now with no headlights it was showing. Let's see what it's showing with no headlights. Showing 15.6. That's too much, so that's gonna really interfere with stuff, and that alternator belt is gonna need to be tightened up. Let me shut it off. Let's see how that alternator belt is doing. Oh yeah, it's really loose over there. Okay, I can just move it up and down pretty easily.
Here, you know what? There's two
Yeah.
things. The belt is loose.
The belt is loose?
So could the regulator be over-regulating because the belt is loose?
No, usually, no, it's not gonna cause that. Usually if the belt is loose, it's just gonna make that noise, but it's not really gonna affect.
Here's what I was thinking, because it might be allowing more voltage because it's trying to let more current, but it can't because there's no torque. So
Well,
I have a
anyways, we
spare
have to tighten it first.
Yeah.
You see, the noise has to go away basically, and then we can recheck it, you know, basically. the voltage regulator on these is not so bad to replace. It's just you can go under the car and you can replace it from underneath the car. There's two screws holding it.
I have one. I thought it was in this car. I might have it in a box over there.
You think? Well, if you find it, yeah, maybe you can. Yeah.
I actually have a pair of them. I got them about 2 years ago. So
yeah, but this is definitely loose. I'm just trying to see how the condition of this belt is. No, it was probably replaced, yeah, because these look brand new. This is brand new, and the other one is brand new.
He said he did them, so they're done, but they're just loose. It got loose within the first 2 weeks of me driving. First week of me driving.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe it's not. Maybe he forgot to tighten something. I don't know. Well, we can just tighten it up and it should be fine. The only thing is, okay.
It's gonna be a little different this time, huh?
Yeah, it's gonna be a little different, yeah. Well, pretty much the same thing, you know, just pull this off and stuff, you know. So, but I think we should get it off. Is you see, it's too much. It should be around 12.6 with the car off. With the car off right now, it's overcharged so much. It's 13.4. It's way too much.
Yep. So the regulator. So we'll see after the belts, but probably regulator is kind of wonky.
Yeah.
Let me check.
We can see. Yeah, we can. Let's see. I'm gonna put this away. So yeah, but that's gonna be the next project basically. But first we want to go get the fluid for the transmission, top it off, and see when we can see why it's shifting weird and stuff like that. So this Silver Fox 3 was sitting right here. Let me see. It was sitting right here before, and there's a fresh transmission fluid right here. Yeah. So it might be leaking some transmission fluid. Oh, that's exhaust. Whoa, wow. That's a different exhaust they put on this thing. That's so cool. I just want to look at that transmission. Oh, it's leaking right there, yeah. Pretty bad. I think it's from the banjo bolt. That's what it could be. So I'll have to go and check. It's most likely from the banjo bolt.
And my friend Vito.
Getting ready to work on this baby today. So I'm gonna tighten up the alternator belt so it doesn't squeak anymore. So I jacked the car up, and one more time, this is actually the Silver Fox 3. So this is the new one acquired. This is lifted up, and this is a California car. So these belts are new, but I have to tighten them up because I will show you why. I think I already showed you, but I can probably show you one more time. Let's see if I can get a good shot somehow. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, right there. Let me grab a screwdriver. Let me touch that thing. It's very loose. So I'm gonna take this stuff off. Okay, and I'm gonna tighten the belt up. Just have to remove these breather tubes and the air intake tube going to the turbo and stuff. So I'm just about ready to pull this thing out. This California filter here. Alright, so the filter is out.
Interesting. This one accepts it.
Oh yeah.
That's my favorite one. If you can do this, your alternator's too loose, and it should never be too much tighter than you push it super hard.
This thing is like
clinking.
It's loose. Yeah, no good. Okay. But before we tighten it, I have to loosen all the mounts first.
Yep.
All the bolts. 1, 2, and 3. There's one on the bottom. So I'm gonna do that, and then I can tighten it up. Make sure this thing. Yeah, see, this thing is a little bent. This adjusting rod. So probably somebody didn't know how to adjust it, but that's okay.
Adjusted it while it was locked.
Could be. Like we have an issue here.
Dun, dun, dun.
One nut is missing right there.
Sweet. On the alternator?
Mm-hmm. It's completely off.
Nice.
You see on the camera right there where the threads are?
Great. So it's loose because there's no locking nut, right?
Yeah, there's no lock right there, and this one is just wobbling, just
okay,
loose.
let's figure out
Let's
the size.
see, let's see. This is gonna be metric. On this one you have
AC line right there.
AC line, and you have a bunch of stuff here, and also that's the only way. You wouldn't be able to even use a small socket right there.
You can't fit a socket
because it's I mean, you can fit it in there, but this bracket is this AC bracket is gonna be in the way for you to put the ratchet. That's why
you got to wrench.
That's
from
why
under the turbo, under the turbo.
Yeah, it's all the way down there. You see, you have a ratchet right there. Yeah. Because
So
otherwise, it's
the
gonna.
secret of the Cali W123.
Yeah, but now she's good. Now I can leave it there. Now I can go underneath and loosen up that one. This guy. Yeah, it's very dry over here. It's amazing, you know?
It's like rusty bone dry. I'm gonna have to mineral spritz it.
Yeah. Okay, dokie, now it should be good. Should be loosened. So, shout out to Nicola, guys. We were missing this nut right here, and he just machined it and basically created this nut right here, so we can tighten this bracket all nicely. And because we were missing this nut, you know, that's why the belt was loose, and it was squeaking also because it was loose. So right now we can put everything back together, and we're gonna test it and make sure it's all good. So let me excuse my light is a little I need to replace the batteries on it, but anyways, basically, you know, I'm gonna put everything back right now, and we're gonna see how the alternator is gonna be. You know, maybe the charge is gonna go back, because as you saw, the charge was like way too much. It was charging like 15.6, I believe, or 15.7 volts, which is too much. So I'm gonna put it back right now and see how it does. And yeah, these are pretty low.
Here's our new buddies. So there's
That's the good used one, yeah.
Good used versus
let's see, let's compare them. Put them like that.
And a 1/4 inch versus like 5/8 of an inch. It's almost.
Crazy, yeah. But yeah, it looks like after putting this regularly in, yeah, it's touching right there. So it should be all good.
Yeah, let me take a look too.
So if you look right there,
you
see,
fingers are touching.
Yep. So this should be all good. Yeah, this was pretty worn out, which is weird. I wonder how old this alternator is, because it looks, I mean, it was replaced at some point.
But I'll tell you what, this could have happened from just this huge belt slipping fiasco, you know? If it's over-regulating.
This also could have happened, well, yeah, these brushes are so worn out, but it can be because of, for example, sometimes if you put a new alternator on and your battery is discharged,
then it's got to work like
and then it's got to work like so crazy, it's gonna prematurely wear these out. So that could be potential for that, because usually these should not go out that fast.
Let me ask you this: has anybody made yet for autos brushless alternators? Do they do that yet?
Mineral oil. That's a great idea. Lubricate all this thing so it's not corroded anymore.
Machines generally like oil.
Is this good for the rubber, right? I think. Yeah, it lubricates the rubber too.
It'll make it shiny.
Yeah. That is amazing. Nice.
Shouldn't make the belt slip too bad.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what we got here. So we reinstalled the alternator. The belt is tight, not loose anymore. That nut has been added right there because it was missing before, so we added one. What else? Replaced
we took out the flux capacitor.
Yeah, this was actually in the air tube right there.
We found this not belonging device.
Yeah, it doesn't belong to this car. I don't know, somebody was trying to, you know, they probably couldn't, you know, they were hoping to hear some nice turbo sounds, so they installed this thing right here.
I don't think it's even balanced,
which was basically right there. Yeah. That's crazy. And then yeah, so the alternator got basically a good use. The voltage regulator, we're gonna start it up as soon as I put everything back, the airbox and stuff, and then we'll see how our charge is. Hopefully everything is much better. It's not overcharging, hopefully, and you know, the belt shouldn't be squeaking anymore. Wow, yeah, this engine is so like dry, it's crazy. There's like there's literally no leaks almost, just a little bit. Wow. I'm gonna quickly.
Not common for a turbo diesel.
Yeah, not common, yeah. Let me just check that leak on the trans really quick.
Yep.
So. Looks like this. Well, the oil pan gasket is leaking for sure.
The gasket?
No, the oil pan gasket is leaking for sure, but there's this neutral safety switch, I think, that's leaking.
Neutral safety switch.
Yeah, something here. The modulator isn't really leaking, you know.
Yep.
Okay, well, we're wrapping this up. Just putting everything back together, stuff like that. The alternator should be much better right now. We'll see where we'll start it up, and I also have to top off the transmission fluid. Well, I looked underneath, and it seems like the transmission fluid is coming from the oil pan gasket, and also there's like basically the modulator is okay, actually. It's it looks like it's coming from the neutral safety switch or something, unless, because there should be a seal over there. So alright, before that, let me check your oil. Or you did that already?
I had to take oil out of this car when I got it.
Oh yeah.
It was fucking full beyond like crazy.
Did you suck it out, or did you?
Nice. I had a little vacuum pump. I pulled about 1 liter out.
Wow,
and
that's
where it got to.
It's at the top now, so it's good.
Yeah, it was crank. The guy had it, topped it up for me before he gave it to me. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna blow the oil pump.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Well, let's see. Let's start her up and see how she's running, and then check our voltages.
You want that food?
Yeah, we might need it. But for now, just start it up, just see how she's running.
Okay.
We're gonna need the fluke, the multimeter. Yeah, gotta love that diesel exhaust smell. Yeah.
Stink, stink, stink.
Let it warm up, and then I'm gonna give it some fuel. Yeah. Perfect. The battery light is not on. Let's see if she squeaks. No squeaks. Okay, she's good. She's good. So that's fixed. Let's see if I can see anything coming underneath from that transmission modulator. Okay guys, so let me show you. There's a transmission fluid leaking right there, as you saw, but it's leaking from the vacuum modulator, and it was replaced before by a previous owner, and they probably didn't do the right job by replacing it. Probably the gasket is kinked or something. So, but let's see how the voltage is right now. Look at that!
Yeah. Nice.
Look at that!
Good work
Fixed.
on the regulator.
Fixed! 13.72. So the old voltage regulator, which is right here, it was causing the overcharge situation. So replacing it fixed the problem. Also, we tightened the alternator water pump belts so they're not squeaking anymore. So that is a great fix for tonight.